Another really important aspect of a strong founder's mindset is understanding how you think about risk and also how you begin to address it. One characteristic of risk in a startup and in a product is that it builds over time. Every decision you make, every answer that you get to a question, either is getting you closer to a sustainable business or further away. And so, as you think about risk, there's two ways to approach it. There's one way, which is going big, taking one big swing, betting the farm. And we've seen founders go this route that are very compelled by their vision, very compelled by the solution they think that the market needs, or some sort of innovation that needs to be in market, where they max out credit cards, they put their house on the line. This is very hard for a lot of founders because not everybody is a Steve Jobs or an Elon Musk or somebody who can really match a vision and create a market out of nothing. And for most cases, when you think about market creation, it's nearly impossible. And if you have enough funds, you can do it. But for startups that are strapped for resources and time, the market really decides for you because you run out of time to iterate. So we really think about getting continuous market feedback by creating small feedback loops with customers and really answering a series of questions. And in our mind, there's no such thing as like validated, right? Because your customer changes, the market changes, the solutions that are in the market change over time. And so when we think about validation, for us, it's really getting to the root of the word. And that's really understanding that validation really means to strengthen. So we're trying to strengthen evidence to support the hypothesis that we have and the ideas that we have. And, understanding that building a venture is a journey, right? It can take 18 plus months to reach product market fit. And that's why, taking small bets and really understanding your risks and plotting them. Hey, what are the riskiest things? Is it something that to do with legal? Is it something in how we're going to deliver what we're doing? And being able to really take those losses in stride, because in your startup, you're going to hit failures. You want to hit them quickly. And I'm sure you've heard that before, but taking really small bets, addressing risk head on, and really having a plan for how you're going to test and iterate. One example of this, and I always like this story, is this pottery class, essentially, that was told that they would be graded upon two different ways. So the teacher split the class into two different groups. One group, they said, would be graded solely on the quality of their best pot. The other group would be graded solely on the weight of the pots that they created over time. And so the first group that wanted to create the perfect pot, they did a lot of research. They spent a lot of time in art galleries. They analyzed work. They analyzed the science of shapes. And the next group that was graded solely on the weight of the pots actually created the best pots. And that was because they focused on the process. They focused on failing. They focused on, learning why the pots they created weren't beautiful or didn't hold their shape, or, all these myriad of factors that they had to solve in order to create the perfect pot. So as you think about risk, it's important to take those small steps and those small experiments that really challenge your assumptions and really help you learn more and build upon those learnings.